So I lied. I'm still doing YouTube. I was talking to a mentor of mine, actually my mentor's mentor, and his account on TikTok just got banned. And sometimes I gotta ground myself and remember times where it was super difficult and I got my Amazon account banned. And at any moment, for no reason at all, and I've had this happen to me on TikTok, is your account can get banned. You could just be cooked. You never wanna be in a position where you don't have income coming in, even if it's extra income. You don't wanna put yourself in a position where you're used to spending money that you've gotten from a certain side hustle or income source, and then it gets taken away from you, pulled from, out from under your feet. Not that YouTube pays me anything, but it is something that I want to eventually pursue. I don't think that abandoning it completely is good. I think when I made that statement the last time about how I'm going to slow down, it's true. I don't have time to dedicate 100% of my effort to YouTube, but I have to remind myself that I am passionate about doing YouTube and creating content, especially content like this where I can just kind of vent, let myself be who I want to be and not, be that social media presence or content creator on short form content. So with that being said, I am definitely back to doing YouTube. I guess what I was trying to say is I was probably feeling super overwhelmed at the time because I had so many samples, but I did clean up the office. It's pretty clean now. I mean, I just got through filming a couple minutes ago, so it's not super clean. It was super clean not too long ago. Definitely my mind is in a better place. On top of that, I got through all my samples. All the samples that I was supposed to do, completely did them. So I feel good about that. And I have a little more freedom, and I think I gotta cut down on taking on new extra products. I gotta just stick with the products that are working. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I wanna document stuff for the weekend. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't wanna give up on doing YouTube. I just won't be posting as often because I can't. Got some cool things to talk about this weekend, and see you guys in a bit. Yep, I did it. If you're wondering what this is, I fell for the hype. So I decided to pick myself up a DJI Osmo Pocket 4. Even though I said I wasn't gonna buy any more cameras, I got the Osmo Pocket 4. And I think if this was readily available in the United States, I don't think I would have gotten it, but I think the hype, it feels like a forbidden piece of gear. Something about it makes me feel like I gotta get it because no one else can get it, so it feels more special. But I did get it, and one of the main reasons why I got this camera is in the last video I talked about how I don't think I can film as much YouTube or take a break from it. Half of the reason was I totally forgot that I had put it on myself to start using the SONY more often and to carry it around just so that I could learn the camera more. And I got so used to carrying it around that it started to become a chore, but it became like I thought that that's the only way I can film. And I totally forgot that I started doing YouTube just with a Osmo Pocket 3 and this Osmo Pocket 4 and a bunch of action cameras. So that's where I want to go back to. I don't want to have to carry around the big camera. I like that I have that option available, but the purpose of me carrying it around was to learn how to use the camera. So I know how to use the camera very well now. I'm not like the best at color grading, but I know my settings decently well. And I think that because of the form factor, I'm willing to decrease the quality of my videos just so that I can make sure that I get it captured. My thought process is, if the thing that's stopping me from continuing YouTube is because I think it's too much of a hassle because I'm carrying around this camera, why not just decrease the quality and get something out there and record some content? This thing fits right into this little pouch and I can literally take it with me anywhere. And the best thing that I think about this camera is that it actually fits all of my old accessories, like the ND filters, extra batteries, all that kind of stuff. So I do have my Osmo Pocket 3 and I have it listed on Facebook, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm selling my old one to get the new one. Yeah, it's not that bad. Made like $20,000 this month on TikTok, so I'm not tripping. One thing I've realized over the years is I need to start spending some of the money that I make and enjoying it, going out to dinner, going on trips and stuff. So no regrets here. I think I'm gonna make a lot of use out of this, and we will return back to using the Sony full-time once we quit our full-time job, if it ever happens, due to content creation. Right now, I just love my job, and I also enjoy the ability that I can make the steady income plus making commissions off of my affiliate marketing. But hopefully one day I can make it on YouTube and I can create content full-time. But until then, we'll be shooting on the Osmo Pocket 3, and I think it might be better for me to just start filming the rest of this vlog with the Osmo Pocket 4. I called it the Pocket 3. But yeah, I think we should film with the Osmo Pocket 4, and I'll talk to you about the camera once we get it all set up and we start filming on it. So right now we have the D-Log M profile, but we have it baked into, we have the basic LUT, this Rec 709 LUT baked into the camera so that I can see what it looks like before I color grade, but I don't think I'm gonna be using the DJI LUT. What I'm gonna try to do is, because it's D-Log, I wanna see if I can use, first of all, my D-Log M LUTs, and number two, I want to see if I'm going to be able to use other LUTs that are closer to the S-Log 3, and if not, then I'm actually curious if the other D-Log LUTs work, because I want to get it graded to the Phantom LUT profile pack. That's what I use. I don't color grade straight up from manually. I use the Phantom LUT packs. So I want to see if the Phantom LUTs work on this, because I have it for my Sony camera in S-Log 3. We're gonna give that a try. I'm just talking right now just so I can see how the color grade goes. See the quality of the footage that I get out of here. I'm also only using manual settings. Sorry, I'm also only using the stock camera. I'm not using any sort of mic. So I wanna see how the sound sounds without using a mic, because there's gonna be a lot of times where I don't wanna carry a mic around and I just wanna capture myself. So I think I'll go over the settings a bit later, but this is my initial impressions. We're in some low light right now. I wouldn't say it's super low light, but it's definitely, I'm not lit or anything. I'm just sitting in my living room where there's not a direct light source. And then, hold on, let me turn off the tracking. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but the only light source I have is right there. And outside, the sun is about to set. So far, so good. I think I'm using 1600, something like 1650 to 1600 for the ISO. I might crank it down, or I might take a chance and crank it up, because I think I'm starting to be less of a image queen quality. I don't know what you call it, man. I'm not a pixel creeper. At least I'm trying not to be. Just gonna give it a try, and I just want to be able to shoot some videos and shoot some stuff. So hopefully this looks good, and that's what everything else looks like around me. Man, I forget how portable this camera is. Man, I freaking love my Sony. I am not a huge fan of this huge microphone and the setup and stuff that goes with it. So I think if I'm just traveling, I probably just want to take this camera. And then if I'm doing professional type work, content creation, I'll always stick to the Sony. But I definitely want to get the FX3. This camera is supposed to hold me over until the FX3 comes out. Let's see. Let's see how the footage comes out, and I think we're gonna cut it here. I don't know if you remember a couple vlogs, maybe couple long vlogs back. She got her first round of tattoo removal, and today we're gonna go back and she's gonna do her second round and hopefully get some more out. And then following that, we're going to the night market. We've never gone before. We've passed by it a whole bunch of times. We're thinking about doing it tonight at around like 5 p.m. Get some vlog footage over there, try some new foods. And I'm also trying to test how the Mic 3 sounds. I think I have it on the rich profile. So I'm gonna be doing that. And that's pretty much the day, and anything that happens in between. I'm using my Phantom LUTs for this camera. So if it comes out nice looking, then I would highly recommend the Phantom LUTs. If it doesn't come out good, don't use them. But yeah, I'm trying out my Phantom LUTs right now. I'm gonna do some filming before we go. Make sure I get some videos for TikTok. We're closing in on a $20,000 month on TikTok. So I gotta get some film in, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Okay, this is take 2. I recorded this earlier, and I was talking about how I was using the rich profile for the Osmo, since I was using the Mic 3 on the rich profile. Come to find out, the mic wasn't even on. Before I do, man, I just wanted to show you guys, aside from making a lot of money on TikTok, like, it's just such a crazy opportunity. Like, especially if you just buy stuff, right? You're gonna make a ton of money on TikTok, but the pure fact that you can order stuff that you were already gonna spend money on and not pay for that and just get free samples, that's a huge win. Because even if you make $0 on TikTok, if they send you free samples of stuff that you already love, you're already winning because you're spending less money. Let me just show you guys some things that I got. So right now I am shooting on, well, I didn't get this for free, but let me turn off the auto track. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Come back. Okay, you see that right there? This right here is a 3D printer, and I've never owned a 3D printer. Around like $300 or $400. It's mine. They gave that to me completely free. and I'm gonna make a video on it, and I probably will sell a couple and I'll make money on that as well. And I printed all these organization boxes, and then other things I've gotten from them most recently. Anyways, drones. I've always wanted a drone, but sadly I bought a drone before I started making money on TikTok. But they sent me this, so I'm gonna be able to give this to my grandpa who wants a drone. And then I've also got like a tripod stand for my camera, these little tripods. And then this softbox lighting that I'm using, this Amaran one. This is like a $300 or $400 light, completely free. This Ulanzi Stream Deck. I don't stream, but now I have the ability to if I want to, because they've given me a Stream Deck. This camera is a webcam, completely free. There's so much things in here. My lighting setup, these plants, all these things are all from the TikTok shop. And that fan right there, TikTok shop. Projector, TikTok shop. See that microphone, speakers, all this stuff, all from TikTok shop. I just think it's a crazy opportunity, and yeah, sometimes I forget that it's not always just the money, but the things that I got. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this keyboard as well. Look at this. This sick ass keyboard, TikTok shop. Anyways, I'm gonna get to filming, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the next stop. All right guys, so we just got through filming a bunch of TikToks, and I didn't film it because I needed to get the angle head on here, and the light was pointing here and the light wouldn't look good. But this is the new setup for the lighting. I got the plants in the background, got some lights over here, and this is pretty much what it looks like when I'm filming my TikToks, because I have my camera right there on the desk. We're gonna go get to doing some editing, and I'll see you guys in the next spot. I tried to go manual settings on this, and I don't think this ND filter is enough with the manual settings, which is kind of crazy. I think I have to get a better ND filter for this, or else I'm not gonna be able to see myself in the daylight, because it's even overcast right now. That's unfortunate. I want to get some test footage, but looks like I don't even know what the best auto settings are on this thing, but the footage looks so blown out. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see later on. Right now we're gonna get some coffee, and then we're gonna go back into the car and edit. I was expecting it to be a lot better with the ND filter, now that I kind of know what I'm doing. So we did get some cold brew. This is a caramel cold brew with vanilla cold foam, and it tastes pretty good. It's not the best. Actually, there's caramel flavoring in here as well. But right now we're gonna start to edit while we wait for Julie to finish her tattoo removal appointment. So we're finally back home. We ran all of our errands today. Julie got her hand tattoo and back tattoos lasered, and we went to the post office to drop some stuff off for her brother and sister. Here's her hand. And now we're at home. I had already filmed some videos early in the morning, so I then edited them, and now I'm all good. Now I just have to upload. Editing is actually not the worst part for me. The worst part for me is always uploading the videos. So I'm gonna finish uploading. Julie's currently scripting because she's gonna do a voiceover for her TikTok. Once I get my stuff uploaded and she finishes her stuff, then we're gonna head over to the night market. Living in Ladera Heights, the Black Beverly Hills, domesticated paradise. Palm trees and pools, the water's blue, swallow pills, and it's real. Whatever you like, whatever feels good, whatever takes you mountain high, and it's real. Not sugar free, my TV ain't HD, that's real. Grapevine, mango, peaches and lime, sweet life, sweet life, sweet life, sweet
got the beach, don't nobody see the world. When you got the beach.